I call this meeting of the Red Oak Independent School District to order at 7 p.m. Let the record show that a quorum of board members is present, that this meeting has been duly called, and that a notice of the meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meeting Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. All board members are present at this time. Ms. Peterson, would you introduce our invocation leader, please?
Yes, tonight we have Reverend Joshua Kirkpatrick, who became ordained in April of 2021. His grandfather, Doug Hendricks, always encouraged him to follow his heart. He felt the call from God to be a pastor and did just what his grandfather encouraged him to do. He answered that call. He has been a resident of Ellis County for over 20 years. His two nephews attend Red Oak schools, and he is an avid supporter of them both. So, Reverend Kirkpatrick, if you would come up here.
Please pray with me. Heavenly Father, I just pray for your guidance over the board and your guiding hand to be on their decisions as it is always. And the staff, students of Red Oak ISD. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. He didn't write it down, but he said his favorite team is the Aggies. So. Sorry, Josh, I had to throw that in. Ms. Knight, would you lead us in our pledges, please? If you would,
Please stand.
stand with us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Next, we'll move into our superintendent's reports.
First, we're going to have our Red Oak High School Student Council Fall Conference Report. Ms. Thomas and your group.
Good evening. I'm Angela Thomas, the lead advisor for our Red Oak High School Student Council, and we're here to do a quick report on the Regional D3 Fall Conference that we hosted a couple of weeks ago for the Texas Association of Student Councils, where we serve on the board. My student is here to represent our council. This is Lauren Starling, our media secretary, so if you follow us at all on social media, she does a wonderful job presenting all the different things that our council does. So she's going to tell you. And she's the one who serves on our District 3 board as the conference fall host representative. So here's Lauren.
Thank you. It's my honor to be presenting this project that our council did to you today. So the title of our conference was Stuco Story. So on October 29, 2022, we hosted the District 3 Fall Conference. In the world of student leadership, this was a big deal. We've always attended different conferences, day ones, and then also overnights in the summers, different parts of the school year. So it was so special to finally get to host one and bring all of these students and students and advisors to our school. So as far as numbers go, we had 625 students and 85 advisors from 55 different DFW high schools come to Red Oak High School. And our conference theme was You've Got a Leader in You and a Friend in D3, based off the classic Disney movie series, Toy Story. This was just a quick list of all the schools that attended. Okay, so to start our conference off, we of course had to do a big welcome to Hawk Nation. The students were welcomed by the Hawkettes drill team, cheer, NJROTC, choir, and as well as Miss Sanford, Mr. Gatewood, and then lastly, a Stuco conference tradition. The D3 officers led us in some super fun Stuco songs. And then next in our general session, we had our guest speaker, Miss Michelle Carter. She is an ROHS alumni, 3-time Olympian, as well as a World Championship gold medalist. And she's also the founder of You Throw Girl Confidence Camp and has an overall passion for encouraging others to become all that they can be. She spent a combined hour and 45 minutes encouraging both the students and advisors in separate sessions, and attendees got to get inspired on how to make their goals a reality, ask questions, and even help wish her dad a happy birthday. Next, it was time for lunch. The students enjoyed a Chick-fil-A lunch. We had a special guest, the DFW Pro DJs. The DJs that we've had our homecoming dance the past few years volunteered their time to host a fun lunch dance party. So that was definitely something fun to break up our day of leadership. And Michelle Carter was also able to take pictures with students, and it was just overall a really good time. Next, we had our breakout session. So during the conference, students from 35 different schools led breakout sessions where students were able to learn about new project ideas to take back to their schools. A few of the project ideas that got shared were Pep Rally 101, Back to School Week, and then also Kindness Week. And then our own council shared the project of our Hawk Leadership Camp we hosted this past summer. This is some more of our awesome breakout rooms we had. Okay, next, during the breakout sessions, we hosted a Instagram challenge titled You Got a Friend in D3. So the aspect of making new friends, meeting new people you can grow with and learn from is something that's heavily focused on in multiple day workshops, like we went to our summer leadership workshop or our overnighter workshop in the winter. However, it can kind of get thrown in the back burner for day conferences. So obviously, there's not that much time. But we really wanted to implement this project to do the exact opposite and get them to meet new friends, even if they only had a short time at the conference. So how that would work is we would come over the announcements and say, find someone who has the same favorite color as you. And they would go, take a picture, tag us, and hopefully they were able to make a new friendship or bond within the time being. And that's a video we did. And this is more of the Instagram challenge, fun. You see them making new friends, silly faces, all that fun stuff, all while learning projects they can take back home to their council. And then next, how we made Andy's backyard come to life. So that theme, we wanted to incorporate it into the activities and lessons and guest speakers, but also when they walked into our building, we wanted to make sure that they felt like they truly were in Andy's backyard. So how we did that. Since the beginning of August, students have been working hard to make many of our decorations. We decorated the PAC foyer, the learning commons, the cafeteria, and the second floor hallway. Included in the decorations were take-home clouds personalized with each school's name that they were able to take home to remember the conference. And these are a bunch of different pictures, so that way they could take it back to their school and remember the conference always. And it was also used as a photo prop, as you can see. And then this was a super big project, so it of course took a village to make this conference possible. We had 25 student helpers and 10 parent volunteers help us on the day of the event. Prior to the event, the CT welding class and special education classes helped us with souvenirs, gifts for the events. The special education classes also helped us print 600 Toy Story characters on tote bags and 30 shirts. We also couldn't do without the support of our administration, because teamwork truly does make the dream. And then as far as budget goes, this was a big budget event with over $10,000 spent to make the conference a success. With careful planning, we were able to provide meals, decoration, take-home gifts for the council and individual students, a top-notch guest speaker, and a leadership training at no cost to our council. All costs were covered through conference registration fees through TASC D3. We were also able to return over $6,000 back to TASC D3 to be used for student scholarships and future leadership events, just like the one we hosted. Thank you so much for allowing me to come represent my council and show the amazing projects that we do at our school, and then also allowing us to show the DFW Metroplex the amazing things that Red Oak ISD can do. Thank you.
I would just like to add that I told the group that we may tag them and they may be doing our convocations from now on because they put it together so seamlessly. It was amazing watching those kids put everything together and then with their sponsors. So we appreciate y'all so much for everything you do. Wonderful leaders in our school. Okay, I have a few more things. Just some recognitions I'd like to make. Congratulations to the Red Oak Hawk football team. If you were listening or at the game Friday night, it was pretty amazing going into overtime and watching our team come back and rally back for a win. They're moving on to the area round of playoffs. They will take on Abilene High at Vernon Newsom Stadium in Mansfield at 7 p.m. this Friday. Red Oak High School held a special Veterans Day breakfast and assembly on November the 11th, which honored and recognized local veterans. They also hosted a special Veterans Day program at the high school PAC on November the 11th and honored those who served in the military. If you have not attended one of those, you need to truly make that a priority. That is one of the most touching events, and I love going to it every year. They put a lot of hard work into it. It's really an awesome event. The Red Oak ISD held a community pep rally on November 9th at Goodloe Stadium, where we celebrated the successes of our fall sports teams and introduced our winter sports athletes as well. There was a good turnout for that as well. 3 volleyball players signed to play collegiate volleyball. Grace Lee at Texas Southern University, Alana Guerrero at Midwestern State University, and Chloe Munoz at SAGU. The Red Oak FFA participated in the Blackhand District LDE contest and did a great job. 4 teams are advancing to Area 7 LDE contest in Waxahachie on November the 19th. Senior chapter quiz first place advancing to area was Drew Fleming, Mariana Garcia, Maddie Smith, and Emily Brown. Public relations first place advancing to area was Alea Avalos, Tatum Veens, Autumn D'Angelo, and McKenna Johnson. And then senior radio broadcasting first place advancing to area was Hannah Harper, Nicholas Todd, Hannah Mullins. Also, second place Greenhead Quiz advancing to area, Leah Lopez, Kyrie Mendoza, Carly Hughes, and Monserrata Borden. Greenhand Radio Broadcasting first place, Marissa Lorez, Morgan Maines, Rebecca Randerson. And then Greenhand Creed speaking 6th place out of 15, Leah Lopez. That's a lot of awards and places. They did a great job on that. And congratulations to our middle school band students on being selected for the 2022 All-Region Band. We had 40 students that were selected for this honor. Again, a great number of students in that area. The Red Oak High School cheerleaders received 3rd place at NCAA Dallas Regional Competition on November 12th. Congratulations to our district and business office for their 3rd consecutive meritorious budget award. So we appreciate them for all their hard work. Red Oak ISD has earned the highest form of recognition in the area of budget development and presentation. The Association of School Business Officials International recognized the district for excellence in budget presentation and for the 2022-2023 budget year. This is, again, the 3rd year that Red Oak ISD submitted and received this prestigious award. So, Dr. Johnston, thank you for your hard work and all of those who helped make that happen. And we had one more thing came in today I want to recognize as well. If you see any of the following students, congratulate them in passing their Educational Leadership Fundamentals test and becoming state qualifiers at the TAFE Area Conference. Jillian Cope, Cameron Jones, Chloe Munoz, Brianna Bryant, Kylie Cruz, Lauren Stalling, and Alicia C.J. Cook. A lot of wonderful accomplishments with our students. Red Oak ISD is just rocking it with their amazing leaders and everything that they're doing. And a big shout out to all those teachers and educators as well that are helping make all this happen. And that's all I have for our report.
We don't get the votes back.
No, canvassing of the votes is going to be a special meeting. If you notice, we had two meetings posted, the regular board meeting tonight, and we also have a special board meeting on Friday morning at 8 a.m. And that's when we'll be canvassing the votes, because the votes have not been sent in to us for canvassing from the election office yet. So I know we saw on social media, someone posted that wrong when they shared it. Tonight is not the canvassing. It's on Friday at 8 a.m.
Okay. We're gonna move into our open forum. I have Mr. Mike Mendoza.
Hello, everybody. Some of you know me, some of you don't know me. I'm Mike Mendoza. I live here in the city of Red Oak. I have no children or grandchildren attending this ISD, and I don't anticipate any, really. At least not for a while. It's not coming from me. But I just wanted to address the fact of everything that happened with regards to the bond, and I know there's been a lot of emotion that's gone on. I kind of had to walk away from social media because it wasn't healthy for me. But I want you to know the people of Red Oak don't all feel the same way. There are some people in this city that actually wanted to see this go through. We are a taxpayer and homeowner in the city of Red Oak. I think a lot of the people that were arguing aren't, but yet they wanted to argue. I think that we have to work out a plan to where we're not going to address all of those negative no's that are out there, because we're not going to win that battle, because they've already expressed they don't trust. I had said that at a previous meeting. You can't win with people who don't trust you. And I think it's even more detrimental when you have somebody on the board that works contrary to what this board is trying to do for the school district. And I think that is very, very wrong ethically. And what I saw out there from videos and pictures and actions, I think ethics have to be brought to the table here on how people handle things. So I wanted to voice my thoughts, just letting you know we support what you guys do. We believe in you. We trust you. And that's the whole reason that you have a school board, is if you elect these people to the school board, you should trust the people you elected. And if you can't trust the people you elected, then something went wrong with the election. It's not the school board's fault, because it wasn't the school board who elected themselves. So just know that we have your back. We're going to do everything we can, as we have, to support the direction you want to go in all areas of the schools.
Thank you. And Ms. Susan Mendoza? No. Okay. We're moving to our action items. You have the consent agenda in front of you. Is there anything you want pulled or have a question about?
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Peterson, a second by Mr. Sebring. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same sign. Passes 7-0. And consideration and approval of secondary level new course proposals and deletions for 2023, 2024. Ms. Sulak.
Does it feel like you just did this?
Yes. Yes.
Since that opportunity, we have had a couple more things that came to our attention. One is a personal financial literacy and economics class. You approved personal financial literacy as an elective that we are required to offer. This one actually is a hybrid of personal financial literacy and economics, which would earn students that half credit of economics that they need to graduate. It is not pure economics. It's the hybrid course that some students prefer or find easier to succeed in. Economics can get a little heavy sometimes, so this is an opportunity. We are required to offer this course, but to put it in our course catalog, you have to approve it. We thought we had another year based on materials, but we don't. So that's why that one's coming up. The other opportunity is in partnership with TSTC and Carbon. They are working together and have invited us to have our students be part of an opportunity to, I'm going to be a little out of my league here, but it's building the wing for the Virgin Galactic space travel vehicle. So You know all that I know about that right now. It is a great opportunity for our students. TSDC is moving forward as early as January, and we wanted to be able to offer this to our students as soon as possible. With Ms. Jeter being over there in TSTC's facility, they were so excited and approached her about it. And we said, if we get it to you tonight, we can still put it in the course catalog for next year. Again, they're looking at January to start offering some things. We can offer pieces of it through some of the courses we already have just by having students specialize within those courses. But the 2 courses you have here will actually complete a pathway in aviation. So we're bringing you 3 more opportunities for our students.
Okay, does anybody have any questions?
Only a comment. I think that it's amazing that our local business is stepping in. I can't think of anybody in the state that has anything who has a partner like this who's coming on to teach not what's happening now, but what the future is and what, because we're transitioning aviation.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a next level, even beyond that, whenever it enter space pieces. But I mean, it's awesome to have a partner like that who wants to invest in our children.
Absolutely. They want our kids to be part of this, so we want to move forward as quickly as possible and make that available to our students.
All right, do we have a motion?
I move that we approve the new course proposals, including all innovative courses as presented and course deletions in order to be in compliance with local and state policies.
Second.
Donna?
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Peterson, a second by Ms. Knight. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Passes 7-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. In the back of your board packet, you'll see information items, campus improvement plans, district improvement plans, enrollment reports, financial reports. The time is 7:21, and the board will adjourn into closed session pursuant to multiple Texas government codes as listed in the agenda.
Get faster and faster.